talent.
I got tickets. Okay. And then we'll meet up next week.
Yeah,
okay. Welcome back to Frisco, Texas. A rainy and cold Frisco, Texas. The Toyota Soccer Center for this 2016 Generation Adidas Cup Championship Division Stream Premiere of the Week. David Goss back here with you as FC Dallas, our host team and host club, prepares to take on Spanish opposition in the famed La Liga side, Valencia. Coming into this one, these two teams getting ready to kick off. It is the last match of the day. Every other match has concluded across the board, so everyone an opportunity to come and watch these two fine clubs face off against each other. FC Dallas, the strongest of the MLS teams last year, making it to the semifinal before finally falling. A brand new squad of players, a brand new squad of stars, and they will look to do battle with the Valencia side, brought in here by former MLS striker Mista of Toronto FC. Valencia coming over right after playing a La Liga U17 match over the weekend, moving up to number 2 in the standings, as strong opposition as you can find, and a very early test for FC Dallas in this one. FC Dallas with some familiar names that you'll recognize as we get into this starting lineup. And they have support with their U18 squad off to the side cheering them on as staff, fans, first team players, and everyone else starts to linger around. River Plate and Aspire Academy just moments ago going to a 1-1 tie. Villarreal falling to Universidad de Chile in their first matchup, also in the Premier Division. In this group, along with FC Dallas and Valencia, is a Mexican U17 national team, as well as Toronto FC. The Mexican national team knocking TFC off 2-1 already today. So that Mexican team sitting first in the division with 3 points and a +1 goal differential. And these two teams getting ready to do match. FC Dallas in their home yet Reds. Valencia in the whites, sporting neon orange warm-ups throughout the day. Something to show off and be admired by all the teams. FC Dallas coming into this one with a few players of different age groups put together. Carlos Aviles in goal, number 40, coming down from the U18 squad, where he's been playing up in age group for this tournament. Along the back line, Cole Gundan, Mark Salas, number 36 at center back, alongside Breck Evans, Blake Willis at left back. The star of this team, the central midfield in their 4-3-3. The three guys, Brendan Serviana at D-mid, Jomar Reyes and Paxton Pomykal, the two stars ahead of him. Across the front line from left to right, Alfonso Molina, Mondell Stewart, and at center forward, one of the big names on this team, Jesus Ferreira, 15-year-old playing up in age, son of former MLS MVP and Dallas, FC Dallas star David Ferreira, moving along with his dad in 2009 from Colombia. just called up over the last year to the Colombian youth national team and has been one of the leading scorers for this team throughout the season. Alfonso Molina looking for some room over there on the far side. Battle down there in the corner. One away by this Valencia team. Valencia, one of the biggest names in the academy scene in Spain. One of the teams that everyone coming in here is excited to watch and see what they bring. Dallas controlling the ball. It's knocked away. The back line for this Valencia team, Jose Pepe at right back, Julio Perez and Nacho Calleja in the center backs, and David Isente at left back. In the midfield, Ceballos will play in the holding midfield alongside Samuel Saez. Up top for this squad coming into this first game, Alejandro Esteso. And behind him in support, Alvaro Gomez, as well as Ruben Furio. FC Dallas has staked their name on their ability to train youth players and bring them up through their first team. Oscar Pareja, of course, helping build this academy up before going to Colorado as a head coach and then returning, bringing a number of his players up into the first team. Jesse Gonzalez, Kellen Acosta, Victor Ulloa, Alejandro Zendejas right now. Luchi Gonzalez, you see there picking up the ball, has taken over for him. Gonzalez has continued that fine form last year. Their U17 team that played in the Generation D's Cup semifinal as well as national champions in the U.S. They'll have numerous teams competing in the Dallas Cup, which they, as usual, expect to win a few of their divisions. You can go to MLSsoccer.com to follow all the Generation Adidas Cup. You can also go to FC Dallas's website to follow the progress of their youth academy through this competition. These two teams settling in. It is very cold and windy here. It started pouring during the 3 o'clock matchups, which kicked off the championship division, where that Mexican national U17 team beat Toronto FC. New York Red Bulls falling in penalty kicks, so they pick up 1 point to the LA Galaxy, who pick up 2 points in their first matchup in San Jose, knocking off Crew SC 3-0 in their first game of competition. And then 2 all-international matches, as I said right before this one. Rain slowed to a mist, and now it stopped raining. The wind has continued to pick up, a cold breeze running across, going left to right on your monitor, and expect, at least for this first half, a few of the long balls over the top, potentially from Valencia, to hang up in the air. Ball played down the left wing. Dallas looking for their first offensive opening. It comes out to Stewart. Stewart lays it back in the shot, and it's saved. Serviana coming in late from his holding midfield position. Able to get a decent strike, clean strike on it from the top of the box. As FC Dallas looking the stronger of the sides to open up. Valencia, of course, a long trip. Have to settle in, but it's good to see for Dallas as a few of the MLS squads facing off against international competition, taking a little time to get used to the intensity of their opponents. Run made in here. The cutback. This pickup there. Finally made from Aviles. Alejandro Esteso operating alone up top in this one. Poise now from FC Dallas, eventually turned over to Calleja, cleared up the field. Valencia featuring a lot of success over the last 15 years in this new millennium. A lot of it thanks to their youth production and the young players they've been able to bring in, especially young players from other big clubs. Maybe can't find time at the Real Madrids, Barcelonas of the world. Winning a UEFA Cup early in the 2000s, as well as a championship in the 2001-2002 season, as well as the 2003-2004 season under Rafa Benitez. Valencia, perennial Champions League contender. Their U19 squad playing in the Youth Champions League right now. As these players grow and eventually will reach that point. Long ball over the top here, brought down by Ferreira. Cleared away, still alive for the two teams. Valencia now able to get it under control. And this one goes out for the first corner kick of the game. An opportunity now to get some of the bigger bodies forward for FC Dallas. Breck Evans, the center back, and Mark Salas moving into the box. Excuse me, Breck Evans, not Salas. As well as Molina at the near post, knocked away. Valencia now look to counterattack. Dallas try and keep it in. We're able to loop it back into the corner, and offsides called there against Molina. This team, a lot to live up to with the performances last year. It was a very strong FC Dallas U17 team. This team has what everyone is saying, as much top talent, especially in their stars, Paxton Pomykal and Mark Salas, as the team did last year. Now it's about coming together as a full squad maybe and performing at that level. Jesus Ferreira, only 15 years old, giving them a presence at center forward as they struggled to fill that position until he was able to come in and bring them some goals. Ball clipped in now. Knocked back to Size. Samuel Size with the ball in. Still alive. And the shot goes well over the top from Furio. Good attacking play from Valencia. Esteso, the center forward, number 18. Proving to be a good outlet. As the games end around us, all of the teams coming over to see this last matchup. First goal scoring maybe opportunity here for Valencia on the back post. Saez, and saved. Samuel Saez, a tough angle there, able to follow up the play. Aviles makes the save. Carlos Alvarez starting in this one over Mercado, the normal keeper on this team, who's coming back from an injury. Just recently called up to the Mexican youth national team camp for the first time in his career. Some composure now from the captain, Salas. Lundell fighting on that far side. And Stewart able to win a throw-in. Cole Gundan to take it. Just north of 10 minutes in to the first half here of our first stream of the championship division here on MLSsoccer.com. David Goss, I'll be here with you all week. This is the last match of the first day of competition. Then we take a day off. Tomorrow, these players will all go and watch in Toyota Stadium FC Dallas first team take on the Montreal Impact MLS competition. Then we return on Sunday. Another noon Central Time stream for you. Colorado Rapids against FC Tokyo. And then that 6 p.m. stream Central Time again. The New York Red Bulls facing off against River Plate from Buenos Aires. These players an opportunity to settle in. You can see throughout the day all of the games, both divisions, that level of nerves, the first time to playing here in this tournament. For a lot of these players, they were not part of it last year. They only have the opportunity to play in a competition like this one time, as well as the introduction into new levels of competition, especially with the foreign teams coming in. Cross played in. Salas looking to guide it out. It stays in bounds. A foul called right there on the end line. Well, looks like it is a foul, not a goal kick. FC Dallas starting out strong, controlling play. Valencia getting more of a foothold here over the last few minutes. Remember, these are 35-minute halves. If we are still tied after 70 minutes of play, we head immediately to a penalty kick shootout, the loser of which earns 1 point, the winner of which earns 2 points. FC Tokyo already won earlier in the day on a PK shootout, and as I mentioned, the LA Galaxy with big 6'2" Eric Lopez coming off the bench in goal, making a save to help them win in their penalty kick shootout against the Red Bulls. Turned over right there in the midfield. Reyes with a handball called against him. Valencia bringing numbers forward here. Stacked on that far post, especially the captain, Julio Perez, number 5, standing on the top of it with his hand up. Looking to get on the end of this. The cross played in. Chip to that far post, headed away easily there. Gundan rolls out of bounds for the throw-in. FC Dallas under control so far in this one. These two teams look to be one of the stronger matchups that we'll see in this tournament. That next match on Sunday, River Plate versus the New York Red Bulls, should be one of the more even matchups as well that we're looking forward to. Valencia looking to take the corner quickly. Gomez over it now with his right-footed service. Saez over there. Gomez floats it into the far post. Initial header won and knocked away. And the long ball blasted in there from Perez. Excuse me, from Jose Pepe. This now the 8th edition of the Generation Adidas Cup competition here in Frisco, Texas. Just the 3rd year that international competition's been invited in. The first 6 years were purely MLS matchups. It's brought a new wrinkle to this tournament. An ability for these teams to see where they measure up against some of the best in the world. Competition brought in from all corners of the globe. Aspire Academy out of Qatar, drawn with River Plate of Buenos Aires, FC Tokyo out of Japan, facing off against Mexican competition earlier today. Chivas Guadalajara and Pumas are here. Some Brazilian representation, Paranaense. Jumping all over DC United in our first matchup with a 5-0 victory. Great opportunity for these players. See different styles, different competition, as well as meet people from around the world. You can see a good crowd settling down here for this match. The last of the day, the keynote match of the day. Cross played in now to the far post, headed away. Still alive for Dallas. The shot ripped wide of that far post. Good pressure there from FC Dallas. Blake Willis coming up from his left back spot to take that shot. You can hear the wind blowing through. Strong winds as the temperature continues to drop. The lights are on here. The sun has not been out at any point today, but most definitely getting darker and darker. A soccer oasis out here with games on games on games. There's a high school soccer game going on, a mini stadium behind us. There's been almost constant action here between the 2 sets of 4 games to start the day, and then the 3 championship games at 3 p.m. Central Time. And then the 2 4:30 games, and now finally the last match of the day. Salas is beaten by that one. Challenge put on now from Valencia. Salas able to recover and make the tackle, a key tackle there. Now Gundan down this right side. He's able to win the throw-in for his team. Samuel Saez here at left mid, putting the pressure on, as well as Esteso, the center forward, doing a good job creating something potentially there out of nothing. This long ball goes over the top, and now a foul is going to be called against Molina on that far side. Each team allowed 5 substitutions throughout this game. Expect both teams to utilize that. One illness on the Valencia side. Ferran Torres out sick in this one, so he is here, but most likely not to play. A lot of other options for the La Liga side off the bench if necessary. As we're still settling into this one, about 20 minutes in. Both teams a couple half chances. A couple minutes where they've dominated possession, and a couple minutes where they've both been obviously on the back foot as well, forced to defend. This one sprayed out wide. Gundan put under pressure. Back to Salas, a dangerous pass. Valencia looking to take advantage now. Saez on the ball, clips his shot. Challenged on the far side, and this ball still inbounds. Avilés takes it and will blast it long. A messy shot there from Saez, almost landing at the foot of Navarro. And now the pressure put on the other way. The block made by Stewart. And it goes out for a goal kick. So we see calm play on both sides at the back line, almost leading to goal scoring opportunities. Carlos Florenzo there, the goalkeeper for Valencia, with the mistake. Salas looking to play it down the wing, easily read. Now Saez on the ball. Battle in the midfield. It sprays out wide. Vicente with the throw in to no one. And Gundan heads it back out of bounds. See Dallas putting numbers behind the ball to defend. Battle there in the midfield. Furio. Now Esteso dropping deep. He's able to keep it alive. Good work now from Valencia to work it in and out of spaces. Perez able to switch the field. Dallas reading it well. Ferreira with the layoff. Can Dallas counter now? Long ball down the middle there from Paxton. Easily cut out. Now Dallas going to generate some attack once again. Wandell on the right wing. Stewart. Ferreira lays it back. Paxton looking for some shooting space. Laid off once again by Dallas. Cross played in, clipped to the far post, and a header on goal from Molina. Easily taken in the end, though, by Florenzo. So Valencia showing some good passing, and then Dallas returning the favor. David Ferreira, some great hold-up work at center forward, laying it off for the midfielders behind him. Still looking for Reyes and Palmical to really put their footprint on this game and control possession in those two attacking midfield roles, as they've done throughout qualifying for this FC Dallas team. A little talking to there for Reyes after that foul. No card shown yet. Esteso losing possession. Ferreira able to hold it up. Sprays it wide to Molina. Molina down the left wing. Great challenge. And one away there by Jose Pepe. Valencia now looking to work in some open space. Ceballos able to push it wide to Asante. Both teams looking just a step off right now. Some poor passes played across the field by both sides and being read well defensively. Palmical now trying to push the pressure. Move the FC Dallas line up a little bit and force a turnover. Valencia, it looks like, able to get out of it so far. And a foul earned there in midfield. Cole Gundan looked like committed the foul on Furio. Quickly taken by Valencia. About 10 minutes left to play here in the first half. Field 4. Small stadium field out here at Toyota Soccer Center. Our highlighted field for all of your Generation Adidas Cup streams throughout the tournament until we head into the big stadium for 4 semifinals next Thursday, and then both division championship games next Saturday. An interception, Ferreira trying to get on the end of it. Eventually cleared away there by Ceballos. His fans looking for something to cheer about here. The FC Dallas contingent, as usual, out to support their squad. So far, these two teams going toe-to-toe. Neither able to create a breakthrough. Esteso, though, once again, trying to do it himself, the center forward. He's got 3 defenders around him, no help. Saez making a run down the far side. Estesos goes to ground, and a clean tackle made out there by Evans. Dallas trying to leak out now. Palmical gets the ball, sprays it wide to Stewart. Stewart now looking to return the favor. He's able to stay on the ball. He goes by 2 defenders. He's in on goal now, and the save made. The #1 chance of the game so far, and Carlos Florenzo stonewalling Mandel Stewart on that one. Stewart some tricky dribbling, a fortunate bounce maybe off a defender. Kept his composure, tried to roll it to the far post, and Florenzo, a fantastic job to wait until the last minute, read the play, and make the save. Best chance of the opportunity. Both teams now have had one good look. Best chance of the game, though, right there from Stewart. Some high pressure put on now from Valencia. Avilés clears it long. That wind coming from his back, and that clearance going end to end. The U17 Mexican national team goalkeeper almost scored from a punt earlier with the wind at his back. Just going wide of the post. So you can see how effective or influential that wind has been here in Frisco. Just on the suburbs of Dallas, Fort Worth area. A perfect location as it's supposed to warm up as this tournament rolls on over the next week or so. First day of competition almost in the books. Perez with the clearance out for a throw-in. This one steady and even throughout. As you see here, the best goal-scoring chance of the game. Stewart can't believe he didn't score. Fortunate to get in on goal. Did a great job to keep the defender on his back. Just could not finish the opportunity. The upper hand so far going to Florenzo. Goalkeeper blasting it long. Battled around, falls to Esteso. These two teams looking for an opportunity on maybe a knockdown or a flick on to make something happen. David Ferreira doing a great job to switch the field there. Shows you why, as the youngest player on the team, is still a central force of the attack at just 15 years old. This ball still inbounds. Now Sai's attacking. Salas steps up, he can't win it. 2-on-1 now. Gundogan trying to get back into it. Saez still has the ball, he gets it through the legs of the goalkeeper to the far post and blocked away. Samuel Saez going from the midfield all the way to the end line, able to get it through the legs of Avilés. Jorge Navarro on the far side trying to steer it home. Unfortunately, Blake Willis out there to make the block and keep it at 0-0. This game's starting to open up here in the final minutes of the first half. FC Dallas and Valencia both trying to get off on the right foot. The first corner kick of the game now for Valencia. Played in at the near post, flicked on, still alive, and put over the top. Jorge Navarro once again earned the corner kick, and that shot over the top of the crossbar. A bullet dodge there for FC Dallas. Can FC Dallas now respond? Pamikal coming deep. Come so far from Dallas. And then the long ball hit by Salas. Valencia, one of two Spanish teams here, Villarreal as well. Last year, Atletico Bilbao. Another La Liga team out of the Basque region coming here to play in this competition. Valencia, one of the premier teams in all of Spain. At times stuck as the perennial number 3 behind Real and Barcelona. Villarreal as well, their first team currently in Champions League contention. Both teams creating good opportunities. The closing minutes of this first half. Can either team get into the locker room with a lead? Knocked around the midfield now by Dallas. Sprayed out wide to Willis, coming up from his left back position. Willis beats the first defender and is able to earn a free kick. This might be a goal scoring opportunity for Dallas before halftime. Yellow card shown, the first of the game. It looks like that one will go to Jorge Navarro. Out there on the far side, Navarro, 2 goal scoring chances in the last 5-6 minutes, and now picking up a yellow card. So an eventful game so far for him. Taking their time to handle this one. Willis, as well as Molina and Breck Evans, left center back up in the box. Tromar Reyes sitting on the top of the box. And Mondale Stewart there on the far post. A few options here for Ferreira or Pamikal. Ferreira with the right foot, standing over it. He puts his hand up, whips it in right to the far post, and flashing just over the crossbar. Dangerous shot there, not an opportunity for anyone to get on the end of that. Although calmly watched over in the end by Carlos Florenzo. He's made the biggest save of the game on Stewart about 10 minutes ago to keep his team level. Navarro, Saez, and Esteso. That front attacking 3 for Valencia after that. A few opportunities to give their squad a lead. Pamikal getting more into the game now as this first half winds on. Trying to turn away into some space, able to work a 1-2 and get possession and then earn himself a throw-in. Turnover here in a dangerous area and forced into the foul, and the second yellow card of the game is going to be shown here to Brendan Serviana. There in that holding midfield, forced to, off that turnover, give up the yellow card. Great pressure put on there in the midfield by Alvaro Gomez. That's what we saw Paranaense do in the first game. Turned DC United over in tough situations as they were transitioning to attack in the midfield and immediately create opportunities in the other way. Paranaense with a goal in the first half, a goal a minute and a half into the second half, and then 4 more goals in the second half to win that one 5-0. Willis with the initial header 1 and then a foul called. That one will go against Gomez. Reyes, it looks like, okay, gets back up and jogs back into the midfield, and that's it for the first half. Here in the last match of the first day of the Generation Adidas Cup, FC Dallas, our host club, locked in 0-0 with La Liga opposition. Valencia will be back in 10 minutes with all of your second half action here on MLSsoccer.com. The two teams back out here on field 4, Toyota Soccer Center, for the second half of this last match of the day, day 1 of the 2016 Generation Adidas Cup here in Frisco, Texas. I'm David Goss, joining you all week here on MLSsoccer.com. Valencia here out of Valencia, Spain, facing off against the host club FC Dallas, locked in at 0-0. Some great goal-scoring chances both ways. Steward of FC Dallas with the best look of the game in one-on-one with the goalkeeper Florenzo. Florenzo stonewalling him and making the save. On the other side, Jorge Navarro with 2 good goal-scoring opportunities, and Alejandro Esteso, number 18 up top, has been a pest all game to the FC Dallas back line. 2 yellow cards shown so far in this one. Jorge Navarro with 1, and Brendan Servania with the other one, the holding midfielder number 51 for FC Dallas. No substitutions, it looks like, here to kick off the second half. We are ready here. Rosendo Mendoza, our head referee, holding the ball, looking to put it down. His assistant referees in this one, Francisco Bermudez, Nick Urangu, and his fourth official, Brandon Artis. This competition, also a testing ground for some of the top up-and-coming and head referees around the country. Guys that the opportunity to show off here for pro, moving up into USL, NASL, as well as MLS competition afterwards. And we are kicked off here, the last half of day 1, 2016 MLS Generation Adidas Cup. If this game does finish regular time tied, we will head to a penalty kick shootout, the winner of which will earn 2 points, the loser of which will gain the 1 point. These 2 teams looking to make a difference here. Paxton Pamikol here on the ball. Looked to come up with a little bit of a limp on the last play, but now able to float that one down the right side. Cole Gwindon chasing it down. And the quick throw in taken to Stewart. Gwindon back to the feet of Stewart. On the end line, looking to get a cross in, they do. Ferreira finds it, falls in front of the goal, and saved. Florenzo once again coming up big. David Ferreira right on the doorstep, no one around him, no pressure. Another great goal scoring chance for FC Dallas, and once again, Carlos Florenzo. Oscar Pereja here, watching his young squad. What has become his pride and joy, this FC Dallas Academy, a true family environment. As you see here, the whole staff, team, first team players, fans come out to watch. And when we talk about a family club, David Ferreira's son, Jesus Ferreira, with the opportunity there. He's been the best player on the field so far today. A fortunate bounce for that one to fall in front of him, and Florenzo once again making a fantastic save to keep his team tied. Last time FC Dallas got a great look, Valencia responded immediately. Pamikal trying to make that a difference. Ferreira's cross knocked down. The ball now landing at Luchi Gonzalez's hands. They're on here for Dallas. FC Dallas coming out on fire here to start this second half. Can they get the breakthrough though? Pamikal. This one goes out of bounds. Off the foot there of Molina. one in the midfield. Stewart now looking to turn back upfield. Playing it out wide. Quindon with the cross clipped in, still alive on the top of the box. Ferreira looking to find some space. He pushes it wide now to Reyes. Reyes, his first opportunity really to get forward and join the attack. Earns the throw in. FC Dallas opening up this second half all over Valencia. Can they find the breakthrough here? Ball lost away. Reyes does a great job to shield it out, and he's quick to get it back into play. Ferreira able to link up with him. The give and go now down this left side. Willis keeps it in. The left-footed cross comes in, still alive in the box. Knocked off the foot of Ferreira before he could shoot. Now, once again, Reyes gets a look, and it's knocked away. Valencia with some last gasp defending here, staying alive. And then the tough foul right there in the midfield. A yellow card now given to Paxton. Second yellow card of the game for FC Dallas here in the 40th minute. Forio is the one down, the trainer out. As you see here, FC Dallas all over the box. Reyes, it looked like, was going to try and shield the defender away and try and turn and shoot. And at the last second, Julio Perez, the captain, able to reach a foot in there and clear it away. Valencia doing everything they can to keep this game level, as we might have our first substitution of the game due to the injury. Once again, Luchi Gonzalez bringing in his FC Dallas team, the hosts of this competition at their grounds. Semi-finalists last year, national champions in their age group. In this age group last year. Mista, former Real Madrid and Valencia forward, as well as for a short time Toronto FC forward. Bringing his Valencia squad here. And it's been a great challenge for both teams, a worthwhile test. Yet to see if either team has the potential to break it open. FC Dallas has looked the favorite since we've come out of the locker room, but Valencia have looked threatening on the counterattack the entire game. This ball played down the line stays alive. Stewart now cutting in field. He's able to keep possession. He cuts it back for Ferreira. Ferreira's got help down the outside. He plays it for Molina. Molina now charging onto it. One-on-one on the top of the box, looking for some space to get a shot away. Gets the right-footed shot away and curls it over the top of the crossbar. A slick counterattack there by Dallas, opening up space. Once again, Jesus Ferreira, not David Ferreira, I apologize. Opening up space for his teammates, looking like David so far in this game. A silky playmaker who was a star for FC Dallas in Major League Soccer, and who they hope son will be the next one to shine here in Frisco. Ball down the wing, too far for Navarro. So now the substitution will be made. It has nothing to do with the injury. Alvaro Gomez going off. Looks like number 10, Vicente Esquerda, coming on. So Gomez's afternoon is done. Esquerda checking in, number 10 right there in the central midfield. More of the attacking role in front of Ceballos. The number 6 was held it together in the defensive midfield. The cold winds really picking up out here in Frisco. Stewart keeps possession, switching the field. Reyes now spraying it out wide. Willis able to keep it in. FC Dallas opening up the second half on fire. Couldn't find the breakthrough. A few last gasp saves for Valencia. A couple for Florenzo so far. Can Dallas find a little bit of gold for all of their work? They lose possession in the tight space. It goes out. The captain there, Perez, pushing it along the back line. Acres of space here for Dallas. Another switch of the field. Ferreira with excellent vision. Willis looking to put it in for help. Paxton trying to shoot. He can't keep it alive. Still on the ball, though, is FC Dallas. And now Valencia the chance to counter. Esteso down this right wing. His touch long, but he keeps it in. Watched over there. Valencia does well to knock it around. Switching the point of attack now. Cross comes in and cleared away at that near post by Salas and out for a corner kick. Good work on that far side from Samuel Saiz, who we've seen be a thorn in the side, especially as the game has opened up. Corner kick opportunity now for Valencia. Rosendo Mendoza stopping play to go over and talk to the two players right in front of the goalkeeper. It looks like Fuero as well as Evans battling it out in front of Aviles. Right-footed service, in-swinger coming in here at the near post, headed away. Valencia trying to keep it alive. The long strike comes in and flashes over the top. David Isente with the strike from about 35 yards out. Great pace and power on it. Couldn't get it to dip under that crossbar. The lights are on here at Field 4 for this final matchup as the crowd gathers around for the last match of the day. Here at day one of the 2016 Generation Adidas Cup. First stream on MLSsoccer.com. I'm David Goss joining you for what should be a great week. Watching the top youth players from around the world face off. Cross chance here. Played in. Molina with the header. He goes to the ground. And it goes out for a corner kick. Another great look for FC Dallas. Can they make one of them count? Molina and Stewart off the wings have had a few opportunities. Jesus Ferreira has had a couple fall to him. He jogs out alongside Paxton to take this one. Taken short. Back to Reyes. Reyes curls it to the far post. Molina once again able to get his head to it, but taken easily by Florenzo. One of the easier saves he's had to make today. Dallas does well to turn over Valencia in the midfield. And a foul there right in front of Mendoza. Easy call for him to make because we have a substitution coming. Substitution once again for Valencia, their second of the game. Bolivar, number 14, checking in. Coming in for Jorge Navarro. An eventful first half for Navarro. 2 goal scoring chances and a yellow card for him. We have the foul in the box and a penalty kick. The head coach Mista alongside us, not happy at all with that one. Rosendo Mendoza in perfect position. And the penalty kick called, and now maybe a card coming as well. The foul going right on the edge of the box. A tough call to make, contact made as he's entering the box. You have to credit Blake Willis for making the run, getting around the defender. Bolivar after coming on just a minute ago. And now Paxton Pamikal stepping to the spot to open up the scoring. Carlos Florenzo has made a couple huge saves so far in this game. Does he have one more in him? One of the co-captains of the team, Paxton, stepping up to this one. The left-footed strike from him, and it's saved by Florenzo. The follow-up is in, and FC Dallas has the breakthrough here. In the first game of the tournament for them, they take the 1-0 lead here in the 50th minute. You can see the energy and emotion from this team. Came out of halftime with a lot of energy, numerous opportunities, and that man creating most of them. USU 17 international starter and a co-captain of this team. Takes the first one, a great save once again from Florenzo. He tries to get up for the second one. Perfect composure from the goal scorer to not panic after the first one was saved, to tuck it home and give his team a 1-0 lead. So with 20 minutes left to play here in the second half, FC Dallas takes a 1-0 lead against Valencia. Can Dallas double it, or will Valencia find a way to fight it back? Stewart called offsides there. A big call made. A game-changing call from Rosendo Mendoza. Right on top of the play, clearly contact as Willis went into the attack. The question is whether or not it was initiated outside of the box or if it was enough to be a foul. That one from Avilés just over the head of Esteso. Valencia making their third substitution of the second half now. Ivan Lopez ready to come on. Lopez, number 9, coming on, and it looks like it's in place of Alejandro Esteso. Has really been the outlet for all of the quality attacking play in this game so far for Valencia. He has done quite a lot of running. Isolated up top at times, putting pressure on by himself, or relieving pressure for his team. So a couple of substitutions right in the middle of the field. Right up the center of the attack. And Escuida as well as Lopez. Can FC Dallas now maybe take advantage of Valencia forced to push forward for the goal? Can they catch something on the counter attack? Dallas showing some light pressure up high. This ball going over the top of Evans' head, and the wind blowing strong from behind the Valencia goal across the field. So if those long balls hit, it's going to be tough to find that gap between the goalkeeper and the back line without that ball either running out of bounds or right into the safe arms of Avilés. FC Dallas doing a good job coming out with energy and some creative ideas out of the halftime talk from their head coach, Luchi Gonzalez. Opening up the second half with numerous opportunities and finally getting the breakthrough. Paxton Pamekel with the goal in the end. Ferreira has created a lot of the better opportunities for this team and now putting on pressure up on the top of this FC Dallas formation. This one goes out of bounds. A throw in here for Dallas. FC Dallas won't want to rest and sit on this lead for the next 15 minutes. You expect them to look to continue to push forward. Try and guarantee themselves a win in this one. Goal scorer, Pamekel. FC Dallas taking their time now in no rush. Molina receives the throw in. Is able to earn a second throw. They're stumbling a little bit. Mandel Stewart and Alonso Molina on the wings have been consistent threats for this FC Dallas team, flanking the quality of Jesus Ferreira. This one just cleared forward from Willis. Valencia now with the clock winding down on them. Not wanting to start this competition behind in the standings. As I said earlier, the two other teams in this group, Toronto FC and a Mexican U17 national team that's getting ready for World Cup competition going into next year's U17 World Cup in India. Free kick given here for a handball right on the edge of the box. Deep there on the end line. Basically a corner kick opportunity for Valencia. Their two center backs, Calleja and Perez, going forward. Valencia looking to tie this one up. Can they get one maybe against the run of play here off this set piece opportunity? Taking time to set up the wall now. Valencia with all but two players in the box. Trying to get on the end of this service. Cross played in at the near post. Flashes across the face of goal and out of bounds. Out for a corner kick. FC Dallas complaining, but they did take a touch. Back out for another Valencia chance. That one going across a dangerous area. No one able to get a touch to it. Cross played in, Avilés with the punch. Molina heads it wide. No one up top to relieve pressure anyway for FC Dallas. Cross played in here. Knocked down at that near post. The substitute Lopez trying to get some space up there. See the win holding up that goal kick. Avilés coming down to play with this team for this competition. Spending most of his time with the U18s, who were so successful last year. Dallas, one of the teams truly valuing their academy. We saw Oscar Pareja Papi out here before. The man who has really built this club up as both a player, youth coach, and now full first team manager. Molina with the slide. legally winning the ball. Our goal scorer, Pamikol. Cross comes in here from Willis Ferreira, and it's 2-0. An inch-perfect goal there. The left-footed cross from Blake Willis, and Jesus Ferreira finally able to beat the goalkeeper. He's had 2 great opportunities so far today, and that one a textbook goal for the 15-year-old son of FC Dallas legend David Ferreira. The cross comes in, it bounces up a little bit, he opens up his foot and just pounds it in to that near post. Absolutely nothing Florenzo can do about it. I think Ferreira appreciating that for the first time all day, and FC Dallas now a comfortable 2-0 lead here in the 60th minute. Just 10 minutes left to play in the opening game of the group stage of the championship division. FC Dallas right now would be sitting in first place if they're able to hold on to this exact scoreline in front of Mexico's U17 national team after their 2-1 win due to goal differential. The foul going against FC Dallas here. But you still have to marvel at that goal. Willis with the perfect cross played in, and the trust and confidence and knowledge that Ferreira was going to make that run. And Ferreira, the composure and ability to finish that one off. No foul called here. It goes out for a throw in. Willis now have to chase back. Jose Pepe throws it in quickly. Perez trying to play it up the field. Dallas looking comfortable in defense throughout this second half and lethal in the attack. Valencia now having to push for a goal. Saez gets in and Avilés able to take it cleanly. Well done there from the big goalkeeper. A lot of bodies around him, didn't have any space to spill it. Was able to pick that one clean, and he rolls it out quickly to the feet of Evans. Now up the line, Molina getting knocked over from behind. No foul called, but this one will stay inbounds. Perez back to his goalkeeper. Blasted up the field. Valencia cannot bring it down. These two teams play a little bit of ping pong across the midfield line. And then Willis there mishits his clearance, and it rolls out of bounds right at midfield. Valencia head coach Mista coming out, talking to his players, trying to maybe encourage them to play to feet a little bit more. Less speculative balls and more possession based. As these two face off now here. Reyes looking to step away from, it looks like, Furillo. Furillo having an eventful game, getting knocked in the back of the head earlier. Well as getting himself a couple shot opportunities. And Mendoza calms him down. And it'll be a free kick to Valencia. Escuida standing over this one. The substitute. Looks like we'll curl it in with the left foot over. Trying to dip this one over the top of the box. Of course not, and take it short. Dallas opening up the pressure now a little bit. Able to knock it away. Cervania. And Willis not able to keep it in bounds. And it goes out right in front of the FC Dallas bench. This would be a great start to the tournament for Dallas. Valencia, one of the favorites coming into this competition. A good team to knock off first. That shot is blocked away. FC Dallas swarming with defenders there on that far side of the field. The header comes in right in the middle of the box and right back in it. Lopez, the substitute, pounds that one home. A great knockdown on the far side. It looked like from Bolivar, the man who gave up the penalty kick opportunity. And we have a game, ladies and gentlemen, with just about 5 minutes left to play here in the second half. Valencia able to get one back. 2-1 lead now for FC Dallas. Can Dallas hold on? Valencia bring us all the way back in 2 penalty kicks. The long ball down the middle. It sits right here in front of the box. The rain is held off for this one. Clouds parting a little bit as the sun sets. A cold breeze blowing through. And FC Dallas up ahead. It looked like to a safe 2-0 lead. But Lopez off the knockdown from Bolivar. And you have to give credit to Bolivar. Gives up a penalty kick just minutes after coming in. And he's able to keep it alive, keep his head in the game, and create that opportunity. First substitution of the game for FC Dallas now coming. And it looks like Mandel Stewart, who has had a wonderful game on the far side, coming off, and Daniel Evans coming on. This is his first year now with FC Dallas. Has spent some time with the U.S. Youth National teams. Evans now coming off the bench, the first substitution of the game for Dallas. Some fresh legs as they look to keep hold of this lead. It looked like they were going to roll through with a commanding victory. Now FC Dallas will have to hold on at 2-1. Pepe, good job there to bring that ball down in the first place. Now he has the throw in. A battle there on that near side. Clear it out onto the Valencia bench. Mista with the quick hands. Perez now with the dribble up the field, and he earns the foul on the substitute Evans. The light shining here on field 4, the crowd out. The last few minutes of the first day of the Generation Adidas Cup. We will be streaming you all of the action throughout the week here on MLSsoccer.com. This cross played into the far post. That one will float out of bounds. Valencia now, not a lot of opportunities left in this one. Both teams had some good looks in the first half. Dallas came out of the halftime huddle on fire with chance after chance. Stonewalled a few times by Florenzo. The goalkeeper out of Spain. Finally beaten on a penalty kick rebound. And then once again by Ferreira. But Lopez pulling one back. And we have ourselves knotted at 2-1 here with just minutes left to play. That one rolls all the way through to Willis. Willis blasts it off a Valencia player. Now he's able to come down with it once again. Looking to play Evans in quickly. Florenzo allowing that one to roll out. And it looks like Alfonso Molina down behind the play. Molina starting this game opposite Stewart. Seems like a couple of disagreements back behind the play, and of course, some fans here making things much easier on everyone. Molina, seems like maybe a cramping issue, so substitution now coming for Dallas. You'd expect in place of Molina. Alfonso Molina, I think a fantastic game from him. will be very happy with his performance. If not that he has to go off. Aldo Quevedo coming on now. 6 foot forward. This is his first season with FC Dallas Academy. One of the players, normally the first attacking substitution off the bench for this Dallas side. Look like he'll be a like-for-like switch out here on the left wing in place of Molina. A fine afternoon for Molina. Didn't get the goal, but a lot of great opportunities and good creative play on the wing. We are ready to get restarted here. Of course, Mendoza holding time. And so now we are into stoppage time. It's all on the referee's clock. You'd expect it to be a few minutes after that stoppage. FC Dallas leading 2-1 here, trying to close out the opening group stage match and take a lead in their championship division group. As we go in the next few days, right off the bench and in. What a moment. Quevedo, Aldo Quevedo with a goal. His first touch of the game, and he is swarmed by the FC Dallas Academy players and fans on that far side, and that must be it. FC Dallas, it looks like, is going to open up group stage play with a victory here against Valencia. Ferreira has created for his teammates all game. He's got a goal for himself. Aldo Quevedo doesn't panic, allows the ball to roll out in front of himself, skips up a little bit, and blasts it past Florenzo. And you got to feel for Carlos Florenzo. A heroic game at times, and yet he's been beaten 3 times. Lopez has a goal already. He's trying to make it closer again, and that one's saved by Avilés. Valencia now trying to create another opportunity. Can they get it back to a 1-goal lead once again? FC Dallas out to a 2-0 lead. Lopez a goal right before the end of regular time to make it 2-1. And then Aldo Quevedo off the bench. What a moment for him. Due to Molina's injury, he pinches in off that wing. Flicked on by Jesus Ferreira, who now has a goal and an assist in this one to open up tournament play. He was the leading goal scorer in qualifying for this FC Dallas team. And now FC Dallas brimming with confidence, pushing down the other way. And Evans is going to be called offside. And another substitution now coming for Dallas. And it looks like it will be the center forward going off. Jesus Ferreira, a goal and an assist. And you can see why everyone here in Dallas is so excited about the future of this young player and the son of one of their favorite stars. Javier Barajas coming on now. He's an FC Dallas lifer. He's played with this age group since 2012. He joined the FC Dallas youth program as an 8-year-old. And now a chance to step on the field here against La Liga opposition in front of the fans. Live streamed on MLSsoccer.com and battle away and try and help secure that win for FC Dallas. The scoreline holds, although this is the second time I've said that, and last time it didn't. FC Dallas would move to first place in their group. Group B, currently, River Plate in first place there, LA Galaxy in second, the New York Red Bulls in third with Aspire Academy. In Group C, San Jose Earthquakes are in first place there. Universidad de Chile in second, and Villarreal and Columbus, the 2 Yellow Submarine squads, following it up. We will have the New York Red Bulls against River Plate in our next match here on Sunday. But for now, it's FC Dallas opening up the first day with a commanding 3-1 win against La Liga opposition Valencia. 3 different goal scorers. Jesus Ferreira, the star of the day, a goal and an assist for Luchi Gonzalez and Oscar Pareja's squad. And the host club are able to get out to an early group lead here in the championship division. It's been a great day of soccer. We'll be back on Sunday with 2 more streams as we come to you from Frisco, Texas throughout the week consistently. You can follow on MLSsoccer.com for all of your standing updates, results, fixtures, as well as star players and star goals to watch. It was a good one here. Goal scoring chances both ways, but FC Dallas able to take the lead, go up 2-0, and hold on for a 3-1 win. For David Goss and everyone else part of our broadcast, thanks so much for watching today, and stick to MLSsoccer.com for all of your Generation Adidas Cup news.
You're part of the team, brother. You were talking to you too. Yes. You don't know. Keep that going that. So, sir. Quiero un beso.
Get with the rest of your team and walk on down there.
Oh, let's go right here. Or you guys want to go back?